AAA and not winning a region game. And here we go with the opening kick of the ball game into the north end zone, kicking it deeper this week than last week. Returned by Keyshawn Morgan to the 20, to the 25. Boy, they make instant contact on Keyshawn and bring him down at about the 27-yard line. Bryan County loading up the box. Keyshawn runs it for the first down, crosses the 50, and drags some Redskins down to their 45. First down, Keyshawn and the Bulldogs. So the Bulldog drive in the opening quarter stalls. And now another weapon on special teams for the Bulldogs comes out, the senior, Lane Adams. To see if he can deposit this kick somewhere, keep it away from Murray. He's a speed guy. Teron Dixon back there as well. Two safeties, line of scrimmage, the 50. Lane back at his 36. And Bryan County with 8 on the line. Here they come up the middle. He gets it off nicely. Dixon takes it at the 19, moves to his right, and is hit immediately by several Bulldogs. Jimmy Edwards and Will Fuller. So a fine kick and fantastic coverage. A return of maybe a yard. Not like Blankenship from Telfair. Handoff on the first play. Bostic tried to break tackles. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Of course, the Bulldogs had a bunch of TFLs in their opening game against East Lawrence. I counted a dozen. There's one right there. Got to figure Irvin Mincy, the left defensive end, involved in that play. Bulldogs make it 3rd and 9. Gain of almost 3. Can they get the ball back quickly? Lane Adams is a corner. Demetrius Owens a corner. Your safeties at the moment do not include Dalton McBride. Ashley back there along with Keyshawn Morgan. Jaquel Boyd will line up on the defensive line on the left side as he moves that way. Near the snap, they're going to pitch it out to Bostic. Bostic is trying to pick up the first down, but he's going anywhere. The Dogs swarm him and bring him down. He's tough to tackle, and the Dogs dropped him, and he lost his helmet, and he's coming out, and it's 4th down. And the Bulldogs are at their 42.5. On 3rd and 7, McBride in the pistol formation. Takes the snap. Fakes it to Keyshawn. Throws it across the middle. The ball's caught for a Bulldog first down. Jaquel Boyd making the catch and going down on the quick hitter, a little short slant, down at around the 44. Dalton McBride completing the pass. First down Dogs at the 43.5. So the drive, for the most part, took place in the first quarter. McBride keeping the football, running more tonight, dancing to the outside, breaks a tackle, picks up a Dog first down, and he's tackled inside the 30. And McBride is quite an offensive weapon with his feet, but he hasn't run much this year because of the success of Keyshawn Morgan and Jaden Sistrunk. They haven't really needed him, but if you've been following the Bulldogs, you know what he's capable of, making big plays with his feet. Same formation, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. So Bryan County has to spread its defense out a little. 1st and 10 for the Dogs in the red zone. Sistrunk back in the game, weaving to his right, weaving to his left, finds an opening, driving toward the goal line, dragging Redskins in for 6. Jaden Sistrunk scores his 2nd touchdown of 2016. It's a first quarter touchdown for the Toombs County Bulldogs. Their first one in the regular season in 2016, and their 9th in their last 34 games dating back to 2013. Dogs leading 6-zip. Nice drive. And Rick Tinoco, busy and effective last week, coming in to try the extra point with the senior, Cameron Panic, snapping to the senior holder, Luke Anderson. And Tinoco will kick into the south end zone. And here's the Cameron Panic snap, a little high, but Anderson places it down nicely, and Tinoco puts a foot to it and boots it through. And all 3 celebrate that as the Bulldogs take a 7-0 lead on the first quarter touchdown with 54 seconds to play in the period as we break on Y101. Hagan under center. Turns. They're going to sweep it off to the right side. The Bulldogs are there. Lane Adams gets a piece and forces him to the boundary and out. I believe behind line of scrimmage. That was Eason running the ball near side. And I think Demetrius Owens was there with initial pressure, and then Lane came over to finish up the play. Loss on the play. Second TFL for the Toombs County Bulldogs, a loss of 3. Setting up to the right is Willie Levant. He's a wing and a threat to make a big play. Bostic takes a handoff going outside instead of up the middle, and the Bulldogs will tackle him behind the line of scrimmage. His first inclination, based on what I saw, is to go up the middle, but the up the middle route was clogged, and the Bulldogs sent him to the outside, and then they swarmed him and tackled him. Another TFL. First of 7 big games to see if the Dogs can get back into the playoff scenario. Haven't been to the postseason since 08, since the Elite 8 team. McBride to throw, but he's under pressure. Now he's rolling and throwing. There's a man wide open. Ball caught on the sideline, but boy, does he take a big hit. But he did not cough up the football. Fantastic catch by Luke Anderson. And he picks up a dog first down. Keyshawn taking the handoff, moving right side to the short side, goes inside the 35, now ducks under and travels down to the 31. Running effectively to the short side of the field. First and 10 for the Dogs. Keyshawn remains in the game. A workhorse last week. Running for big-time numbers, 348, 6 touchdowns. An historic night for him. Keyshawn again, short side, fumbled the football, picked it up on the bounce, it goes out of bounds. Oh, he got a great hop. That ball could have hopped any which way, and it must have landed on its side and hopped right back up into his hands. And he caught it running. So he grabbed the Bulldog first down after grabbing the football. 8:16 to go, second quarter. McBride, the only back in the backfield, is going to run it right up the middle and dive for the goal line and get in with a Bulldog touchdown. Empty backfield, and McBride scores his first touchdown of his junior season, and the Dogs lead 13-0. 3rd and 3 for Bryan, seeking its first down of the game. Dogs leading the game 14-0. And here's a handoff. And the Bulldogs are there behind the line of scrimmage. That's a TFL for sure. The Bulldogs grab them, push them backwards. Short loss, maybe a yard, 4th down. Wow. You like to have depth on your line of scrimmage when you're a double 18. 2nd down, McBride gives it to Keyshawn across the midfield stripe. Here he comes to the right side with the first down. They grab him by the jersey. He won't go down. He still won't go down. Inside the 35 to the 34. And Keyshawn a little shaken up this time as he rolls around and now gets up. Tough run. Because he had a Redskin holding on to the jersey. And back in the 70s, when teams were running the wishbone, they had tearaway jerseys. Keyshawn could have used one of those. But they're thinking 6 with number 6, Keyshawn Morgan, back in the game. And once again, piling up the yardage against another opponent's defense. McBride taking the snap. Hands it off to Keyshawn. No, he keeps the football. Nobody knows it. There he goes to the right side of the 10 to the 5, dancing down the sideline, in for a touchdown. Great fake. You know the Redskins were looking at Keyshawn. And McBride with a fantastic fake, pulled the ball out, ran it down the sideline. One defender was over there, but both of the Redskins were going for Keyshawn. How about that? 23-yard run. McBride's 2nd touchdown of the night. Keyshawn a decoy. And the Dogs lead 20-0. So you would say it looks like a running formation. And it will be, and the Bulldogs, boy, make a little contact hit in the backfield, and running the football is Murray across the 40 to the 41, and he just couldn't get into a gear to go because he was chipped, and the Bulldogs tackle him, and once again the Redskins will have to punt. Another 3 and out, 4th of the ball game. McBride back in the pistol formation, plenty of receivers, 2 each way. McBride will throw it across the middle. Oh, what a one-hand catch by DJ Matthews. He crosses the 40 to the 43-yard line, very close to the first down marker, and here comes a penalty flag. That's got to be a late hit against Bryan, I would think. Boy, he caught that ball with one hand. And let's see what the penalty is. Now, he made a great catch last year at Tatnall. Oh, personal foul against the Bulldogs. Five-man front for Bryan County. Play clock at 7. McBride throws it short. Ball caught by Jaquel. Boyd jumping up in the air, catches it, and goes down at the 41 on the tackle. She was a fine basketball player. Always thought she could be a fine softball player. And in fact, her mother and I were discussing that the other day, and she was a fine softball player at Claxton. She thought the same thing. Here comes Keyshawn to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, running down the sideline. He lost the ball, pushed out of bounds. That's the third time he's fumbled it tonight and hasn't lost it. 3-receiver package this time. Snap to Dalton, dropping back. Here comes a one-man rush. Throws the screen, tip, caught by Keyshawn. Runs it to the 30, 25, 20. There he goes, 10, 5. Touchdown if he stayed in bounds. Touchdown Dogs. A play they worked on this week, and it works to perfection. The Dogs have 27 up on the scoreboard. Keyshawn Morgan scoring his first touchdown of the night. I looked at it the other day. Tried to memorize the number on it. Can't remember it. Boy, he drills this baby into the end zone. Bouncing, 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 and through underneath the bandstand where the drum major will stand at halftime for the Redcoat Marching Band. A drill shot by Rick Tinoco. Probably upset that he missed the PAT. Dogs leading 27-0. Fusing. There's Levant hit behind the line of scrimmage as they try to reverse it back to the near side. The Bulldogs will tackle him behind the line of scrimmage for the final play of a dominating first half for the Toombs County Bulldogs. Clock down to 2, 1, and the Dogs will go into the locker room leading 27-0. They played fantastic defense, gave up no first downs. They moved the ball with different formations, different plays tonight. Some things you haven't seen, Bulldog fans. And they scored 4 touchdowns to lead 27-0 at the break. Coming up next, our halftime show on Y101.